The World Cup might be over, but not in my house. I am kicking myself, for not thinking of this earlier, but I'm going to blind taste 2 wines next to each other. One from France and one from Argentina. I am going to guess which one is which, and I'm going to pick my favorite. There are some rules here. They are both the same grape, Pinot Noir, and they both have to be less than $15. Let's start how every American starts watching the World Cup and drinking at 8 a.m. Someone else will be pouring these for me, like this. You are just going to have to trust me that this is fair. You know, I look like Ellen DeGeneres, and she never did anything wrong. Start by looking at them. I know that these are the same wine, so looking at them won't really help me very much. They look very similar. This bright red, almost like cherry color that associates it with a Pinot Noir, a light-skinned grape. The major thing I'm looking for is something called New World versus Old World. In the wine world, we call the Old World Europe, so anything France, Italy, Germany, whatever. And then anything New World or not Europe are things like the Americas, North or South. What I'm really looking for are the stylistic differences between the two. Let's give it a smell. With this wine, which I'm calling wine number 1, I do get a lot of big, juicy cherry flavors. But it does have a nice balance of minerality as well. Let's look at the second wine. It's less intense, meaning I really have to stick my nose in there to smell what's going on. This is a huge indicator for myself. Usually wines that are juicier, bolder, fall into the not Europe category or the New World category. The smells are quite similar, so we're gonna have to taste it. There's only really 2 or 3 flavors going on with each wine. That usually comes at the price point. In general, you're gonna get more flavors and more nuance with a more expensive wine. So it does give me a little bit less clues on where these might be from. But I will say with wine number 2, there is a bit of an earthiness to it that wine number 1 does not have. It reminds me of the potting soil at Menards. Usually when I smell things like that, I'm either in the Willamette Valley in Oregon, or I'm somewhere in France, probably in Burgundy. And with the bold fruits like I get with wine number 1, I'm calling this one Argentina, wine number 1. I'm calling wine number 2 France. Which do I prefer? It's freezing cold outside, and I'm kind of just in the mood for something bouncy and juicy. Juicy. So I'm gonna guess that number 1 Argentina is my favorite. All right, let's see if I'm right. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Aha! I swear I know what I'm doing. Wine number 2 is indeed from France. If you like this video and you maybe learned something, definitely hit the like and subscribe button or leave a comment of what you want to see next.